obviously, footwear is subject to fads, it's fashion. How do you make sure you don't fall into the same pot as like the Crocs recently have? That was a year ago, those were really, really hot, and you look at their stock price now, you look at the company and their sales, and it's just kind of in the hole. So how do you guys maintain long-term stable growth?
Again, it comes to creating that brand image that you want to. I'd say authenticity is number one. Being disciplined to your mission, to your strategic plan, and your distribution. I mean, one thing with UGG is we've always kept that demand being a little bit ahead of supply. And you never want to get too much out there, and you want to control who you're partners with. And, I go back to that consistent growth model. Consistency, predictability over the long term. Don't just spike it up and sell everybody, who wants it, because they are not loyal to your brand. And so it'll do exactly that. It'll spike up and spike down.
Thank you.
Thank you for your question. I said I had only one more, but I have one other one I'd like to ask you, Doug, if I may. In terms of leadership, what do you think makes for an effective leader? And in terms of empowering employees, aside from giving them an equity position, what kinds of things above and beyond that do you do in order to empower people at Deckers?
Well, I think key is you push decisions out. I don't see myself as being the decision maker, or I'm not now, obviously, but during that time, there were always people that would make the decisions. I almost felt like, I don't want to say consultant, because it's obviously more vested than that, but maybe being a confidant. And it's they live with their own decisions in whatever area they're controlling. And it's giving them the support and the tools they need to carry out and execute the decisions that they make. Besides that, obviously recognition for their achievements is well needed. I mean, you can go into all of the other things that really spur people on and incentivize them, but I think the key thing is that they feel successful and happy in doing what they're doing, and that they're a part of it, and a worthwhile part.
So does an effective leader then do all of those things? Is that what makes a
I'd almost turn that proverbial pyramid on the end, and as the leader, what you're doing is supporting the rest of the people, giving them what they need to carry out the vision.
Interesting analogy, thank you. I guess just my last question is that as you've said tonight, you recently stepped down and retired as the chairman of Deckers. So what's next?
Australia. My wife's Australian, so I'm going to find a little warmer water. Maybe where there aren't pilings in front of the house. But one of the things that I do enjoy doing is things like this, because I really have a firm belief that it is your generation that are going to solve a lot of the issues that the world faces now, and it's going to take an entrepreneurial approach to it. And it's going to be thinking out of the box, and it's going to be doing something that's way out in left field, but it's going to come in, and you guys, because of the just the numbers of the echo boom, you guys are in the toughness that there is out there in the world today. It is just the right time for entrepreneurs. And so just, as you're going through life, think about what you want to do, and, what need is there right now? And there are plenty of needs out there that aren't being fulfilled. And then exploit it, especially if it's something, you look at things you like and start from there. But I guess when you're saying what's next, I enjoy chatting with people with new ideas and different ways, and really passing the baton on to the next generation.
Thank you, Doug. Well, on behalf of Santa Barbara City College and the Scheinfeld Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship. And for the many future enlightened entrepreneurs here tonight, we want to thank you for sharing your time and your story with us. And more importantly, I guess, for sharing with us the true model of what an enlightened entrepreneurship is. And thank you so much, and we appreciate your time this evening. Let's all thank Doug.
All right, it was fun.
Thank you.
Thank you all.